I'm wanted in a real life. Gervonta Davis is a wanted man. Do you want to know what really happened? In this video, I am going to break down what you need to know. What's next for Gervonta Davis? What does this mean for his career? Some people are writing him off after Miami Gardens PD. They put out an APB, basically.
Right now at 5, a boxing superstar at the center of a multi-agency manhunt. World lightweight champion Gervonta Tank Davis is wanted on multiple charges.
Oh my gosh. A worldwide manhunt? You gotta be kidding me. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. I can't deny it. Boxing is a very strange sport. Now, check out my first video where I just broke down the news. This video is going to be different, I can assure you, because in this video, I'm going to tell you what really happened, right? And what's next. And to be honest, it's nothing new. Gervonta Davis is a boxing superstar. The reason you know that is because you got all types of people reporting about this, making content. There's some content creators that don't even put out content routinely anymore. And content creators, they're talking about all sorts of different things and movies like Sinners and sports and other sports and stuff like that. People aren't even regularly posting, are now posting because Gervonta Tank Davis's name is in the news cycle. And it's really sad the amount of hate that the kid gets. Now, I don't know what happened between him and his girl. I was not there, but I said what I said. We don't condone any type of DV or any situation like that. But the way they went about the whole press conference, Miami Gardens PD, I felt was very bizarre. You heard the news clip. They're calling this a manhunt. Like this is El Chapo or this notorious Pablo Escobar type of character, or even like he unalived somebody. Again, I'm not trying to lessen the alleged offense, but it does seem a bit extreme how much people are doing because it is Gervonta Tank Davis. A worldwide manhunt? Are you serious? And it really appears to me that Miami PD, they're trying to make an example because it is a high-profile celebrity. If it was Joe Blow who was accused of, to his girlfriend or wife, right? I highly doubt that they would have an actual press conference, like a presser, and be calling it a fugitive manhunt and he must be brought to justice and all that. The other thing that for me is rather bizarre is this happened allegedly in October, and then we're just now getting to this point in a brand new year, days after Tank went viral for something unrelated and posting. Tank was seen filling up his whip, like his Lamborghini. He was at a gas station. So how did he go from openly posting on social media, filling up his car, to now is this worldwide manhunt to find him, as if there was some new development? And the storyline, nothing has really changed. The girl came out with this. The Jake Paul fight got scrambled and canceled because of this. And it just seems like an opportunistic way for Miami PD to kind of get in the headlines and blow up and amp up the stuff. So definitely check out my first video where I fully broke down what's going on to give you a glimpse and a quick recap. Roll the clip.
Right now at 5, a boxing superstar at the center of a multi-agency manhunt. World lightweight champion Gervonta Tank Davis is wanted on multiple charges, accused of domestic violence in Miami Gardens. And this is not his first run-in with the law. Good evening, I'm Lauren Pastrana.
And I'm Jim Berry. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. CBS News Miami's Chelsea Jones is your reporter live in Miami Gardens with the allegations against Davis. Chelsea.
Notice they said allegations. Look it up. Google it. Yeah, Google that like Deontay Wilder said.
And guys, this happened back in October, according to Miami Gardens Police Department. The ex-girlfriend told officers that Gervonta showed up to her job, which is a gentleman's club in town, and he put his hands on her. And police say that they have surveillance video that corroborates those claims.
Gervonta Tank Davis.
Most people know him as a world champion boxer, but now there's a warrant out for his arrest.
On the following charges: battery, false imprisonment, and attempted kidnapping.
The victim told Miami Gardens police Davis showed
And attempted.
Bro, you hear the charges? Like they're having a literal, like a real life press conference. Like the same way you see when R. Kelly's going to trial and these big like O.J. Simpson trials. That's what they're doing for this particular case. Like having a real life presser. This is the dude. Look, right there. The cop, he's having a full-on, full-scale like message to the public. This is what's going on. They got the captain or the sheriff or whoever this dude is talking about Gervonta, and then they're making it sound like he's on the run. They're making it sound like, I don't know, he'll probably turn himself in after this.
Kidnapping.
The victim told Miami Gardens police Davis showed up to her job at a Miami Gardens gentleman's club on October 27th.
The victim reported that Mr. Davis grabbed her by her back of her head, pulling her by her hair with one hand and by her throat with the other.
Police say he then forced her down the steps into a parking garage. That's where the victim says Tank let her go and she ran away. She reported it 2 days later.
She has known Mr. Davis since 2022.
Now, again, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's true or false, but reported it 2 days later. Why wait 2 days? If he let you go or whatever, why not immediately go to 12?
And they were previously involved in an intimate relationship for approximately 5 months, which ended about a month prior to the incident.
Both fighters knockout artists, both of them undefeated.
3 months before this alleged incident, the boxer was arrested on a battery charge, accused of assaulting the mother of his children on Father's Day. This is video of him not speaking to cameras when he was released from TGK. The charges were dropped.
Notice how they breezed over those charges being dropped. They're really trying to vilify Tank and make him out to be like he's this mass. I don't know. It was crazy.
In 2023, he was charged with battery, accused of slapping a woman. Florida prosecutors dropped that charge after the victim said she did not wish to proceed.
She didn't wish to proceed and she dropped it.
2020, he turned himself in after this video that appears to show him grabbing the mother of his child out of her seat at a charity boxing game.
I want to say I'm a boxer, puncher. I'm definitely explosive.
The United States Marshals fugitive.
Why they play that clip of Tank saying he's explosive and a devastating puncher? Come on, bro. They trying to paint the picture, dog.
Task force is looking for him. The United States Marshals fugitive task force.
The U.S. Marshals are looking for Tank?
Is looking for him. The Baltimore Banner reports that Davis told Inside Boxing Live that he had plans to hang up his gloves at the end of last year because he has 2 daughters that he wanted to be softer and more humble for. We have reached out to his attorneys and they have declined to comment. Live in Miami Gardens, I'm Chelsea Jones, CBS News, Miami.
They're really trying to make him out to be like some crazy monster. Again, I don't know what was done. I was not there. We'll see how it plays out. In the past, other females who have accused him of certain things, charges get dropped. So you have the haters of Tank rejoicing, like, yeah, haha, Tank, you won't be fighting Manny Paccquiao now, Tank. But that's cap. And the other thing is, this is how you know it's hate. Let's really go down the list. Professional athletes, professional boxers have been long plagued with these types of charges. Unfortunate and sad to say, but it's true. Floyd Mayweather did a short, brief 90-day stint in the slammer for alleged DV, where he had to plead guilty, right? This is the truth. You guys can look it up. Like, I have no reason to fudge anything up. That was Floyd Mayweather. He went to court and then they treated him the same way, right? This is Floyd, just in case you weren't familiar with that. And then now they're doing a manhunt for Tank. Mike Tyson went to prison for, again, look it up, what he went to prison for. I don't want to say too much for obvious reasons. So in terms of sports, this is nothing new to have boxers who are facing allegations and just in general. So we'll see how it plays out. I don't really have nothing to say. I'm not going to rejoice off of a person in my sport, a black fighter, an American fighter, and people praying for his downfall, like, aha, you won't be fighting Pacquiao. We'll see what's next. I don't see why that's a reason to celebrate. I don't know what Tank did to some of y'all, but it is what it is. As far as the girl, I haven't seen no tape. If people are already convicting you, they're already saying he's guilty based on the past, but he didn't even go to trial. And then you look at people like, even like Michael Jackson, they kept getting in situations where people kept charging them for similar stuff. It don't mean you did it. You have to go through the due process. For more boxing news and breakdowns, use my link, my link me, and subscribe to the channel. I got y'all.